nails all off. I have buffed them. I have filed the edges. Some of them are a little bit worse for wear than others, but overall, this is what we're going to be testing. This is Born Pretty's solid tip gel, and it says to cure in the LED lamp for 60 seconds. So I have my Madam Glam Elio. I have chosen, I think they're Miss Cheering's long almonds. And what I did was I just buffed the insides a little bit with my sanding band. So I'll show you here, this guy. Just I think this is 240 grit. That's the only grit that I get is 240. I don't deal with acrylic. I just deal with gel and polygel, so this is perfect. And it's okay for the natural nail. So I buff that, buff this, but then I'm trying something a little different. I buffed along the outside edge on the top, because I'm going to have to do that anyways, right? So I figured, you know what, if I can have a seamless going on application, then I think that will be, and this is just, it will be okay. This is isopropyl alcohol. I don't know what I'm going to do on my other hand just yet, but I think what I'm wanting to do here is I'm not going to primer, but I am going to put a peelable base coat. So I'm mimicking what I would do with my daughter, okay? I just got to get it here. And I use Madam Glam's peelable base coat. So basically, if you follow my links in my bio, I have a bunch of new affiliates links. So Madam Glam has kindly welcomed me into their family. So I do have an affiliate link. I've chosen just a few, I think the perfect black and perfect whites that you can actually, so I'm putting a thin one. I'm going to use my D-liner brush here just to make sure I get to the edges here. You see, I can see it here. Just don't want to get it on my skin. So that's the idea. Get it as close to possible. You can kind of see I got it all the way up there. This is okay here. I'm going to use just this little bit to cap. So I know it's peelable and it's all great, but there. This is, and I usually put 2 coats on, okay guys? So this first one, it's thin, but not too thin in the lamp for 60 seconds. So anyways, what I figured was I'd let you know Madam Glam offered me an affiliate link. So what you can do is you can go into my bio. I have listed there just my my affiliate link, and I've chosen, I think it's the black and the white for also you can click on them, and what it does is it takes you to their website. And then if you click on the link through me, then they know you came from me, okay? So I've also, proud to say, Born Pretty has taken me on. Yay! And same thing, I have the affiliate link, but they've also given me a 20% discount code. So if you guys want some Born Pretty stuff, click the link from my bio. They'll know you came from me. And then if you purchase anything in there, just use the code BARB and you'll get 20% off. There we go. So this is coat 1, okay? So what I usually do is I do a little bit of a thicker coat in the center for the second one. So I put it on kind of like a slip layer, right? Nice and thin, right to the edge. And then I kind of just like dip my brush. You see how it's just got a little bit extra on there? And then I kind of just float it down the center like that. Okay? And in the lip. So I'm also a part of Vettsy now. Again, they've given me, I believe it's a 20% discount code. Melody Susie, I'm an affiliate with them. I buy my bits and my e-files from them. I am looking into maybe getting some of their gel polishes. Same with Vettsy. I don't have anything from Vettsy, so, but I see people use Vettsy all the time. So I was really happy that they, you know, welcomed me in and given me the code for 20% off. So there's Madam Glam, there's Melody Susie, there's Born Pretty, and there's Vettsy. Am I missing any? Yeah. So just follow the links through my through my bio. Okay, let's start. Now bear with me because I have not used this before. I'm going to be totally checking it out. Trusting the process. So I do have their tips gel. I should show it to you, shouldn't I? Let's see. Clear tip gel. This is their I don't even know what you call this lineup. I don't know if it's functional gel lineup, I guess. And what it is like literally, right? You see in there? I basically use the back of the tip and I scrape a small amount, and then I'm able to, I can guesstimate from that what it is. Oops, shite. I'm just testing this. I'm gonna just take off the dust. Okay, maybe should I isopropyl alcohol in there? Just have it nice and clean. Just like that. Give it a blow. Everything's good to go. My nail is good to go. I haven't wiped it or anything. Oh, is that a freaking hair? Oh my god, you guys. Like, really? I know my nails look horrible. This guy is overfiled. Yep. I was testing some stuff. That's what I do, test on myself. Otherwise, I mean, there's little spots there that I've overfiled, but for the most part, my nails are really good. Okay, so, oh, see, another little hair. You know what I noticed? Oh no, that's the plastic stuck. Okay. What I noticed is whenever my heat kicks in, I mean, I'm not right above my register, I'm right across from it. Oh, okay, so let's see. Squish! I just don't want to squish right from the top. I guess we can, just to get it going. Okay, so I'm gonna just see if it's the same consistency as that other one. It appears to be. Let's see. Don't do what I do. Okay. So it is touchable, moldable, like it's not moving, right? I'm gonna just use my D-liner just to kind of feel with the actual, not using the brush, I'm using the metal because I don't want to over put too much. So, and if it is just like, I should get a different brush for this, you guys. Let me see. What do I got handy? Straight. That'll work. Madam Glam. I cleaned my brushes today. Oops. Yeah, I was so happy. Okay. Oh yeah. Okay, so it is just like the other one. That's what I thought. I was wondering if it is a different formula. Okay, so what I like about this is it's not running, right? So as long as you get the right amount in there, you can literally, and I'm going right up to the cuticle, guys. See how I pushed it like that? I'm almost at the tips and I'm all the way up top. What I usually do is grab a orange wood stick. Where am I? extras. I've got a bunch here that I keep. Oh, not that one, of course. Let's see. Okay. This stuff is really easy to take off. See, watch this. Right? And I mean, my room is probably heating up here, but I'm going to just stick this little bit right there. So, pushing right to the cuticle. I am pushing down on my, like pushing up on my thumb. And then I'm going to take any overflow off and just place it with the other stuff. Okay, because sometimes the people, like, they'll push on the like they'll have it so there's a gap there, and you know what, I do too. But what I did was I really sized these up to my actual finger, so this makes for an easy, clean application. Look at that, you guys. So, like, I get the whole idea of doing it below your cuticle and then taking that edge off. But in the next breath, guys, I'm like, well, for one, I'm just testing it with you guys, so, but I thought I would enjoy wearing them, you know. And my big thing is I don't like the way they feel when they get this underneath. I like it as thin as possible here. And look at how clean that is, you guys, just to clean it up. Did you see what I was doing there? Okay, so you can leave them a little bit back, like so. I'll do it, but I didn't measure them that way. I measured them to go right on my nails. Just clean up. That's Mr. Leo, if you can hear him clopping around here. Did everybody have a great New Year's? You know what? I'm gonna just push it all the way back, you guys. Maybe the other ones I'll save. Push this and push my underneath up and push the nail just until it goes around it like that. I'm going to clean up the cuticle as best as I can. Go underneath, clean up as best as I can. Make sure that it's straight. And then I'll go in the lamp. You see what I mean? So you kind of get to judge how much you need, right, for a seamless. And what I did was I filed them and I measured them so they would sit right flush to my cuticle like that. Okay, so make sure that you get your whole nail. Double check everybody else hasn't lifted like that. I usually put my whole hand on it like that, so that I don't lift from back here, which it's doing. Can you see those bubbles there? I don't want that. So, and it's as simple as pushing it. Do you see? So, because I've been playing around with it now, feeling like it's heating up. That's why. Push it. Make sure it's all in there. Push it right to the cuticle. That's how I had filed them. Like I had measured them and filed the sides to some of them. I think it was this one and another one, so that I could wear it seamless. Like there's barely anything coming off here. Okay, so what I'll do, because I'm right there, I've got it there now, I just have to make sure that there's no bubbles anywhere else. So forgive me if I'm out of shot, but I am going to just touch that everywhere I need to. See that? Beautiful. I'm going in the lamp and it's straight. So that's the joy with using a solid the solid nail. Oh, sorry. The solid nails, tips, glue, gels, whatever, is that you don't need the little lamp to flash cure. And I've been using the solid gel for a while now, and the only thing that I don't like about it is when you're filing it off, it flakes. Yeah, and it gums up and gets into your stuff. Anyways, this is the amount that's left that I scraped out. So you could tell I was pretty close and accurate, right? Now, I just have it on my palette here. I'm going to just clean it up and throw it away. So I could see if people were like using, you know, if they didn't know like what their nails are. And some people actually, they put them on the, like on the inside of the nail. Like that's what I used to do, right? I would scrape it. But I've also seen where people put it on their nail. Okay, so this is on. It's beautiful. Just a little shaping. I'm gonna just skip by real fast here and get these all on and then show you the finished result. Okay, hang tight. There we have it, guys. There we have it. So I went in the lamp. I feel like I could have done a way better job. I did, so if anybody runs into this problem, I tried on this nail, and I'll give you an example. Tried it on my pointer, and it fit. Everything about it fit perfectly. Then I put 2 coats, a base coat on there, right? And then I put some glue in there. And once you put the gel in there, all of a sudden it went on, but it was like a snug. And then when I let it go, it tried to pop. That sensation, I have heard a ton of times that people run into that, where they it hurts them. They're complaining that their nails are in pain. And I think that that's like, it's not just a little bit, it's predominantly a bad painful feeling. I just have to get this cuticle piece. Yes, I'm going to cut. This is dead skin here and callus, so I know what I'm taking off, guys. There. So what I did was, because I wanted them to fit right into my cuticle, I purposely, like I did buff the back end of them, or however we say it, the front, however you look at it. To me, the tip is the front, and this is the back. So it is by right thinner anyways. Like these are really firm, these are really strong. But I did give it another buff. And my thoughts are, so I have a little bit bubbles here, I see. But my thoughts are, I want to see how long I can grow them out and see if I have that seamless grow out. See, and this one still has some glue there that I didn't get off before I cured it. Do you know what I'm saying? I don't like the thickness underneath. That's me. I know you can get a liquid form. So what I did was I tried to scrape off as much as possible. And then deemed it, okay, well, if I take any more, it's going to take away from the nail, right? See, like here, this is a bubble as well. I don't like that, but it's sealed here. Anyways, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to buff them up and shape them a little bit. Because I had to go a larger size on the pointer and the ring. I might see, but they fit just perfect now that they are got the 2 coats of base coat. So that's food for thought for you folks out there that are looking to do the nail thing, the customized press-ons. It's also and you know, can be a good habit for you guys to do, is that when you do size out a nail, right, and normally we just make sure it fits from sidewalls to sidewalls, because a lot of times they want to take it back a bit. Like, I used to do it as back as the Luna, or as what I would say would be the Luna. And then this way, right, you would use the acetone hack in the back, or use your drill and your e-file and make that seamless. Do you see what I'm saying? Which, because I buff the top and the back, this guy's pretty thin there. So I could see how it would work. But I wanted to test, because there's a few times where when I've done nails over the past, people butt them right up. Like when you buy a press-on, you butt it right up there, right? So that's kind of what I was going for. I want that look that when it grows out, how is it going to be? Is it going to be seamless in the back because I buffed it? Or is there going to be a little bit of a ridge? Who knows? Maybe they'll pop off beforehand. But I'm going to figure out what to do with these ones. I don't know. My go-to is just for me to... This is like a little tiny piece of base coat that, like, right? I could get in there and pick that. I got to hurry up and get stuff on here before they wreck my sore finger. Because this hand is my dominant hand. I use it more, right? So it gets beaten up a little bit more. And of course, I'm not as good painting on it or drilling, right? So I know I have little rings of fire like here. That always gets me. But yeah. And I get these hangnails in there that they just show up. And I know I've done where people have them way down here and they're like a hard piece of nail sticking out. And myself, I would be all over trying to get that out. And what happens is when you pick that, it'll pull up the nail, up the side of the nail. And that's what happens here. And the only way to alleviate this little, I don't know if you can see, it's kind of red and flamed in there. That's because when I did my cuticle work, I got that little nick out, and that's why it's just red there. Doesn't hurt anymore, but it did, boy. Okay, so they're on. Let's test how long they last, okay? I'm going to paint them up something. I don't know yet. And I'm going to put something on here. All right, guys. Stay tuned. Doodles.